Hey gang, so time for your first Grind-Style workout. This is the official new program that I'm working with and writing the book on, and it's all coming together great. I'm already halfway through the first draft of writing the Grind-Style Calisthenics book, but I wanted to give you an idea and taste on what these workouts involve. Now, a Grind-Style workout uses the muscle tension hierarchy that I talked about in the previous video in this week's podcast episode, Red Delta Project podcast. Essentially what this means is that each of the layers of what we want our muscles to do performance-wise depends on the layer behind it. So at the top we have hypertrophy, which depends on how strong you are, which depends on how stable you are, which depends on your tension control. So a Grind-Style workout is designed to build your foundation step by step on each level in this order, so that way you're optimizing tension control, therefore optimizing stability, optimizing strength, and then optimizing your ability to build bigger muscles. So we start off with basic, simple muscle tension exercises. These are simple exercises that don't require a lot of resistance, if any resistance, and essentially we're just turning the muscles on. So we use the grind straps here, or just the weight of our own body. So this exercise that I've been using a lot, shoulders forward, shoulders down and back, shoulders forward, shoulders down and back. I'm practicing engaging every major muscle in the back side, my lats, my traps, the back of my shoulders, everything turned on. I'm stretching the front, working the back side, and just all you gotta do is turn on the muscles. You just engage them, get that mind-muscle connection going. You don't have to really contract them hard. You just have to turn them on. It doesn't take very long. Do the same thing in the biceps, so we just flex them a little bit. Flex, turning them on with a straight arm. This is harder usually. An extended muscle is harder to engage than a flexed muscle. So we just engaged a little bit. Send tension throughout the forearms as well. A little bit in the wrists. Get the hands tensed up. Just get things moving. This is especially important to do, like if you've been sitting all day, your muscles are kind of sleepy and they're not very much with it. This is just waking them up. Sometimes people will slap a little bit, little impact. That helps to wake things up to a degree. Another good exercise is just squeezing inwards with your shoulders. You're leaning back slightly on the grind straps, engaging your lats. If you have trouble engaging your lats, this is a very good exercise to practice because you're squeezing your back. A lot of people think of the lats as going out and wide, but it's actually about adduction. It's about squeezing your arms inwards towards your spine. So this is a good exercise to turn on those lats. So all right, first phase is done. We got our tension control worked. Now we're on to the second phase, which is stability. And for stability, we apply a modest amount of tension. For a lot of times isometric, but this is where the shifting work comes in that I mentioned in my book, Bodyweight Training for Martial Arts. So we're gonna get into one of our primary positions for our strength work, and we're just gonna kind of shift around a little bit. Left, right, we're gonna rotate the arms, in, out, forward, back. We're trying to create a very broad, stable base of strength, as I like to call it, where you're trying to essentially feel comfortable and confident with your muscles in that position. So you're not feeling like you're just hanging on for dear life, or you're kind of leaning in one direction or the other. You don't want to be reactive is the idea. So we're going to just shift around in every way possible and imaginable that you can think of and create that broad base to create a very stable foundation. So now we've got the tension control taken care of. We got the stability feeling pretty rock solid. Now we're on to the meat and potatoes of the workout, which is the fourth phase, the strength phase, or as I like to call the grind phase. Grind phase is what we do our 3 sets with the backfilling strategy. So we have as many as we could do on the first set, second set, and third set, and then we backfill in subsequent workouts. Now in my last workout that I did with this, and I'm doing them off the grind straps here because pull-ups off of an unstable surface like the grind straps are harder than like on a solid bar. So I got 12, 9, and 8. So today what I'm trying to do is 12, 9, and 9 for my goal. I'm trying to always backfill the lowest repetition set. So it's 12, 9, and 9 is the objective. right, first set, 12, check mark, done. All right, well, it may not have been the most pretty 9, but still, 9, check. All right, so that was not 9, but 7. However, that was the first time I'm doing on the grind straps. And before, these previous ones were set on a solid bar. Part of the whole strategy with GSC is to use unstable surfaces. Why? Simple, it makes it harder. It makes it a lot more difficult to get the reps. So what I will do in my workout log is I will make a note, 12, 9, 7, with the grind straps rather than with the bar. So now we got our 3 out of our 4 phases. We've worked on tension control, we've improved stability, and then we did the 3 backfilling sets for the grind phase or building strength. Usually for that one too, you want to keep the reps around 10 to 12 at the most, maybe 15. But once you can hit around 15 reps, then you add resistance. And now we have the final phase. We have the 4th phase. This one is optional. This is, quote, the hypertrophy phase. And this is something that you can freely skip because once you've done your 3 main sets in the grind phase, you can certainly walk away and say, I'm good, I'm done, I've worked my muscles sufficiently, because you have. This is more like free time, if you will. It's less structured, and it's meant to just kind of give you that extra little oomph to fatigue the muscles, or you can work on any specific muscle groups during this phase, but it's only a little bit. You're only gonna need like 1 or 2 sets. So for today, I'm gonna make sure that I'm hitting my back with a good level of fatigue with a finishing set of as many rows as I can. And with that, we are done. We got all 4 phases: tension control, stability, grind phase, building strength, and then a finishing phase on rows. So hopefully this made sense to you. Let me know if you have questions down below. You can check out more related videos up here and subscribe here so you don't miss future grind style workout videos. Talk to you guys next time. Until then, be fit, live free.